Hello players, this is Viscoseplays, and today I am going to upload a how-to video of how to terraform in Minecraft. So as you can see, we are in a very hilly environment here, and I'm going to show you how to build your own small hill. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some grass blocks and maybe even some tall grass. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an outline, basically. So this can be a random outline. And what you don't want to do is have too much of a diagonal angle, like I just did there. See, you have to balance your angles here. You can't have too much straight land, and you can't have much too diagonal land because it'll just look too blocky. Even though Minecraft is a game about blocks, when you're terraforming, you don't really think about that aspect. You think about, cleanliness of the hill, making it look more natural, making it look like it would be more in real life than in Minecraft. So here we have our basic outline for the hill, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna have different elevations. So let's just say that's the 2 block mark, and then the tallest point of the hill will be here, which is 3 blocks. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add more to this first layer. So you have to do it by layer, going in. And you don't want your hill to look too straight, too much like it was actually hand built. It needs to look like it was naturally generated, which I don't always do. I kind of make it. I kind of have them make the mistake of having it diagonal at some bits. But here we go. We have a pretty good design. Yeah. All right. So we definitely need to add more to that. Now what we can do is build the second layer up. So we're just going to build this similar to the first layer. And we are gonna, yeah, that's pretty good. So this is the easiest step into terraforming, and you can get some inspiration off of this, maybe. This is just this how-to is basically just for inspiration. If you want to terraform, you can terraform differently if you want, but this is just my specific way of doing so. So yeah, I'm gonna have as you can see, I'm adjusting some of these blocks just so it fits to my liking. And you're gonna see where the tall grass comes in, because you will need some vegetation by your builds. So yeah, there we go. We can work on this part here. And basically, this is not supposed to look like it was generated in Minecraft, but it may have that effect. We never know. There could be some hills in Minecraft that look just like this one, but it's so rare. It's probably never gonna. You're probably never gonna see a hill like this in Minecraft. So yeah, that looks like a pretty good design here. We might need to make this less jagged over here because it's a naturally flowing hill. Delete some of this and replace those blocks. There we go. So then we can basically just add tall grass everywhere. Don't put too much bone meal on your hills and stuff, though. Just make it to the point where it doesn't show off too much. And yeah, that's basically a small hill tutorial. Now I'm gonna get on to more of the advanced stuff. Okay, so we passed by this cliff in the intro of the video, and this is actually a great example of how you can make a cliff in Minecraft. But, you know, we could make this a little less flat here. So I'm going to make a cliff design and show you what you should and should not do with this. So as you can see, I have built this cliff. It is a very low detailed cliff. I have just only a few patches of grass here. It's very flat too. It's just a 5x4, 6x4, and a 5x4 with a bit of grass popping out here. And like sometimes this is how cliffs are generated in the actual game, which I find upsetting. How could you have this as a design? I mean, I guess it's fine with this bit of dirt popping down. Just gives a little bit of variation. But here, I built this cliff, and it's the same layout, 5x4, 6x4, 5x4. And basically what I did is I had this stone at more of a curving slope, and then I put the grass on top, and then I decided, hey, maybe I should build this up a bit and change some of the, just randomize the dirt and also randomize some gravel here. And this looks a lot more natural. It feels vivid. That's how it feels. And if you wanted to do this for an ice biome, you could just change a few of these blocks and change them to snow. So yeah, I think that would make for a very appropriate look at a cliff. Now I'm going to get on to the next terraform bit, which I'll be back in a minute. So here's a nice place to put a bit of a secluded pond, I guess. So basically what we can have here is a pond hidden underneath this rock with this little bit of light coming through. I think this would look very good if this was water. So let me get the blocks. So I suppose if this is properly a pond, we would need some sand, some gravel, some clay, and some dirt, as well as some, where is it? Water. And I think that's it for now. I mean, we can add vegetation later. It would only seem right to figure that out later. But what we can have for this pond is we can have a kind of beach. Not really a beach, though. More of just a shoreline along the pond. Using sand. But first we have to actually plot out where the pond is going to be. So then, next what we do is we mine out this area. Okay, so here, what we're going to do, before it goes to nighttime, is we're going to kind of go down more into the ground, which ponds are usually about 3 blocks deep. Depending if you're on a flatland or not, because if you're on a flatland, the deepest you can go without it looking odd would be 2 blocks. So, yeah. I'm just gonna do this similar stuff to this until I get this fully fledged out. Yes. Okay. 1 minute. Move it. Sorry about that. That cow was really bothering me. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this on camera, 'cause I just wanna, you know, have a good mood about digging this pond, and that all you can see me do all this work. Huh. I don't like working, but Anyways, so we have this whole thing fully fledged out. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go along and randomly put bits of sand in here. And sand is going to make up the majority of the blocks. Sorry about that. That cow was really annoying. 1 minute, let me just put these two away. But, as you can see, I filled in this sand, even along the shoreline, but I filled it inside the pond too. And what I'm going to do here is whatever's not dirt, I'm going to replace with clay. Now, this may look bad for now, but I will adjust it with the gravel so that it kind of you know, is a mixture instead of just one solid block. Because I feel like these mixtures look better. Don't want to do it there. And we don't want it above this block height. So let me just, oops, I'm replacing the dirt. Oops. There we go. So then, what we're going to do from here is we're going to randomize this with some gravel. So you don't want to go too overkill on the gravel, because it doesn't look too good when there's too much of it underwater. But it does leave a cool effect once it's underwater. Makes it more of a more rocky, or thick, rocky underwater like texture. Okay, sorry, I can't think of words today. But yeah, that looks pretty good. Oops, forgot to here. Alright, so what we're gonna do here now is pretty simple. We're just gonna fill up these 3 layers with water. So we'll be right back. So there we go. As you can see, we filled it up with water, and you can already see the gravel underwater. See? It leaves a pretty cool texture there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add some vegetation. So what we're going to need is some tall grass, some sugar canes, some lily pads, which are here, vines, just as a thing, mushrooms, and I think that's it. So then what we're going to do is we're going to add some sugarcane here. Don't go too overkill on it, remember. Too much of a good thing is not good. There we go. And we're going to have some tall grass in here, in these grass patches. So let's just briefly go around. Put some there. And then we're going to put some mushrooms under here since it's the dark area. Combine that. And then put vines all over the top, so then when they grow down, it will have a nice feel to it. Nice vegetational feel. And we'll add some lily pads only on the sunlit half, because it would just seem weird to have them in the dark. I guess we can put them here. And then just to end it up, I'm just going to try one thing. To place a hopper. Yeah, just go along with it. What will this look like? Will this look like a stalactite? When I put it here. No. And you know what? That was a bad idea from the beginning. So let me just take these away. I'm pretty happy with this. So, just as a recap, we built this small hill here. It looks lovely with all the tall grass around it. We also built this cliff here, which is detailed. And then over here, we built a very nice half-hidden pond. And that's basically it for terraforming the hills, cliffs, and ponds. I might do another how-to video today, if I have time. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, subscribing is fun. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.